Welcome, welcome. I am your 2016 presidential candidate, Michelle Hope Walker, and you are watching 2016 presidential candidate Michelle Hope Walker's Road to the White House series. Woo! I'm still here, you all. I'm still on that road. Today is, let me see, I have to look at the time, make sure I give you the correct day. It's Wednesday, and it is April 6th, 2016. So it's Wednesday, April 6th, 2016. And I'm still on the road to the White House, you all. Just had the Wisconsin primary election. And again, remember, because I know some of y'all, well, where you at in the primaries? Where you at in the primary? Because I still got some that instead of patting me on the back for running for president, that at times, which I don't know how mean can you be to ridicule someone that's trying to be sarcastic with someone that is trying to help you and help people, to eat, justice, everyone have a home. I mean, really, how low and sad can your life be? But anyway, for those that do that, again, you have to remember in the primary is basically for parties, political parties. So, and it's for that political party to pick the one person that they are choosing to represent them. So, the Republican Party is picking the one Republican that they are picking to represent them. And then the Democrat Party is picking the one Democrat that they are picking to represent them. Now, keep it in mind, I am pretty much a Democrat, but I did not want to deal with the corrupt political party politics, corrupt political party bosses. You all have seen what Bernie has been going through. Okay, so those are good examples. When I say Bernie Sanders, about his own party, the Democrat Party, have been playing games because they are more in favor for Hillary. So they are trying to do things to favor Hillary more than Bernie, which is so unfair because the party is supposed to be supportive of all the people that are on their slate that feel like they can run, if they want to be president. To me, that the party is supposed to be neutral. But we're finding that at least with the quote unquote, I say quote unquote, major parties, because I'm like, how are y'all picking and saying the Democrat Republican Party are the major parties? Because there are some other parties out there. I'm running as an independent, but there are other political parties out there who say that the Democrat Party or the Republican Party is the quote-unquote major party, which actually more people are voting independent, but it's almost like because the political parties are trying to keep parties a main part and to dominate our politics, are forcing people in primaries to pick a party just to be able to vote, which is so wrong. So wrong, because you should not have to be a part of a party or pick a party to be able to vote, even in the primaries. But again, I don't say, but the point of primaries is for us to pick out of our party the one person we want to represent. So, so again, then that goes back to, I'm telling you, I don't get so caught up in the political parties on, I didn't see on the ballot for the primary, to not get so caught up in the primaries, in the sense of, for me, since I'm running independent, because a lot of the primary elections are not letting me in. It's not letting none of us independents. It's not just me. It's not letting a lot of us independents in, because they're saying since we're running as independents that we can't be in the primary election. But that's what I'm telling you all. Write my name on the ballot. You all, if you go to my Facebook, Michelle Hope Walker Speaks, period, listen, you'll see for each state, because I'm still campaigning. A lot of my campaigns through social media, and I get to the states and places as I can. But the key thing is that my information is out there. I always say you can call me, 323 338-6580. You can call me, you can text me, we can talk about it, you can tell me your issues and key things that are priority to you, different things like that. To put myself out there that I am reachable and you can contact me. And again, though, you can follow my Facebook because I'm always, sharing information out there. And that's Michelle Hope Walker Speaks, period, listen. Michelle Hope Walker Speaks, period, listen. So you can follow me on Facebook. And I was saying that to say, because when you follow me on Facebook, you will see that I will tell people, pick a party. If they making you pick a party and won't let you just write my name on there, or, well, to me, they have no right to say you can't write someone's name on it. That's why I tell you all, take a pen. Tell people, take a pen with you. Take your pen. That's your ballot. And if you don't see my name on there, which 1 out of 2, you probably won't, not in the primary election, because a lot of states aren't letting us on the ballot because we're not affiliated with the party. Those of us that are running independent. And I am running as an independent United States of America presidential candidate 2016. So you get your ballot and you write, I vote for Michelle Hope Walker for United States of America president 2016. And that's what you tell them. You're not going to limit my vote. You're not going to force me to vote for people that, you 1% folks then said that you agree on and have put on the ballot. And so you're going to say these are only the ones you can vote for. No, not so. Exercise your right. That's what I tell people. Exercise your right. Don't let them put you in a box and tell you that these are the only people you can vote for. And really what you need to be texting them back if you get their texts, where the number that you can text back or their email address, and you get, where's Michelle Hope Walker? How come she's not on there? She's running for president. Because like I tell people, one thing I am finding through this is how racist America is. And it's sad, because I love America, but it's almost like United States of America. It's like you can do this. You can be black and a woman. And I guess they want to say low income status or whatever. I don't feel like I'm, I love my life. Life is great. I don't feel like I have a lot of money to run for president, because when you win the presidential election and you win, you have this power and pot of money that you're going to be able to use no matter how much money you go in with to help people. So it doesn't make a difference how much money you have personally, even how much money you've raised in an election. That's not the point, and that's what I tell people, is the point of electing somebody who cares. I care for you, and you give me that power that a president have. I will help to make sure certain things get funded. Again, because it's who you have in place and what their priorities are. So that's a lot of times the difference between your candidates. But again, so I've just really seen the racism in the United States of America in running for president. I have so much, Now, it has helped that Donald Trump has gone so far because, at first I really got laughed at for running for president, because again, they were so used to the political machine saying you got to have this and you got to have that and you got to do this and you got to, But thank God for Trump. Now, I don't agree with everything Trump said, but I do like how he has defied the establishment. I love it. Because they thought the 2016 presidential election was going to go status quo, establishment, business as usual, and Donald Trump has turned them upside down. Oh, and while I'm speaking of Trump and the Republican Party, do not vote for Ted Cruz. I know, exercise your right, do what you do, but I'm just saying, Ted Cruz, if for some of you all that say, oh, but Donald Trump is this, that, well, I'm telling you, Ted Cruz is 10 times worse than what you may think Donald Trump is. Just telling you. Because, Ted Cruz may not be vocal with his as Donald Trump has been. But the thing about Donald Trump, the stuff he has been vocal about, I don't even believe he believes himself. I just believe he's been saying stuff because he knows that's what they want to hear. And he wants to win. Donald Trump is a winner. He wants to win. So he's saying whatever he needs to say to win. On the other hand, Ted Cruz, he really believes a lot of stuff Donald Trump is saying, but Ted Cruz is just not verbally, publicly saying it. So don't vote for Ted Cruz. I mean, basically, I know some people, we have to be strategic, so we have to watch everything. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad because I think Ted Cruz may have won Wisconsin. Still got to look and see more, but hopefully maybe the tables turned and Trump came up and being. But you ruled to Bernie that he won, because I'm with the Democrat Party. Again, I'm a Democrat, but I chose to run for president as independent because they want to deal with political bosses. Debbie Wiseman, all that stuff. They amazed me on how they will sit there and just pretty much play that little political game that if you don't guess the right thing, then they deny everything. People ask, well, don't you think you're treating Bernie a little unfair? Don't you think you're doing things that are more in favor of Hillary? And they come up with some type of wording that, is saying, no, it's like, really, whatever. We see right through you. But anyway, so again, like Bernie, because he's defying the status quo, Hillary, I just don't trust her. I don't trust her. Look at all the scams and the things Hillary and Bill have done. And I'm just like, how can y'all, but that's, again, those people, business as usual. They feel like that's normal. They feel like Hillary is normal and the things she does is normal because they're part of that establishment type politics. But we're tired of establishment politics. We're tired of status quo. No, we're not taking it no more. No. So I tell people, vote for me. Write my name in, Michelle Hope Walker. And then, like I said, make sure, so if your ballot does not have a space for you to be able to add somebody's name in for president, like I said, you just write it anywhere. Don't say word. Just write it anywhere on the ballot, right? I vote for Michelle Hope Walker for president of the United States of America 2016. Exercise your right. And I was like, well, where is that going to go? And how is it going to come? You exercise your right. And that's the one you were like, nope, then won't neither one of y'all candidates. Because a lot of people are feeling like, my gosh, I'm being forced to vote for people that I don't even want to vote for. No, you don't have to. You don't have to. Exercise your right. Vote for me. Vote for me. So, so again, if I had to pick a Democrat, I'd tell people, Bernie. Because I know some people still have the challenge of voting for me or writing my name on the ballot. Well, I want my vote to count. But your vote is counting. You act like I'm not a person. Hello, I'm a person. They still gonna count and believe me. The media might not say a lot about it because they have media sometimes, especially that media that is paid by the status quo establishment folks. They're not going to let it be known that folks like me are running for president. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to, people that really love and care about our country and want to make a difference, a real difference, not just talking, but a real difference. But they'll be counted up. They'll be counted up, somewhere format. They'll see, okay, so these amount of people wrote Michelle Hope Walker name on. Okay, let's put that over here, You don't have to be forced for it. I know some people, but then you take your votes from other candidates. But if we don't want the candidate, I don't know. For me, I want my vote to be the vote in who I believe in, who will make a difference for our country. I'm voting for myself because I know that I love America and I know that I'm for helping everyone in America. Homes for everybody. No one should be home. All this money that we have in America, it's just about, like I tell you, it's about where they are allocating the money to. So that's where it's about who you have in office on where they are going to propose to have the money allocated to. It's about allocation and priorities. Because whatever a person prioritizes, meaning puts more up at the top, is what they are going to choose and request to have funded. So if they haven't experienced poverty, if they don't know what it's like to be homeless, if they, don't know what it's like you gotta search out to try to find a good school for your child, because unfortunately, If your child goes to a school in a certain area, they may not get the best education. They're not going to understand this. I've been through all these different experiences, so I understand and I relate. And I know how we need to provide housing for everyone. If we have to fund shelters, then make sure the shelters are safe. Because some people just think the answer to shelters, they don't want help. No, it's not that homeless people do not want help. But I'm telling you, a lot of things they talk about. One, it's not safe sometimes in the shelters. Or the shelters are infested with bugs. Or what they're offering them is it's not real sustainable housing. It's just something for that agency to say, oh, we helped this person, but they really didn't house them. And they're only saying they helped them so they can get more government money. So we have to watch it because it's almost like a grant money government machine going on. Corrupt machine going on with grant money as well, which I've always talked about that because I've worked in nonprofit arena practically all my life, and so I've seen where groups are like, oh, we're gonna do this or we're gonna do that, and then they don't go out there and help the people who they wrote that fabulous grant to get that government money that they said they were going to help. They never actually get to those people. They get to their cousins, their friends, and quote unquote safe folks. People who they choosing and want to help. But your grant didn't say, oh, we're going to pick and choose who we want to help. Your grant says we're going to help homeless people or we're going to help people that need help in this area. So that means that's who you're supposed to be helping. But unfortunately, the people that really need the help, they don't get help. And it's like, well, they didn't come in the office. Well, excuse me, if you're trying to help homeless people, I think you ought to be out on the street getting to where homeless people are. You can't be sitting up in your office waiting for them to get to you, because also when you're homeless, you ain't hardly got no money. So therefore, transportation is a challenge. Who's going to watch your stuff as you go to this office? It's just a whole lot of challenges that people don't think of. And I always think about how low can we be as Americans that we don't even want to make sure that we provide homes for people. That is wrong. That is wrong. So, y'all know I'm for homes for everybody, quality education for all kids, regardless of their race, regardless of where they live at. Food for everybody, because it's still the challenge. There's some people are starving, or some people are like, oh, but don't they got food stamps? Well, also, we got to look at how much food stamps they give. Especially out here in California, we just passed the minimum wage increase. Well, they also need to increase food stamps. Because that little bit that they give folks and expect them to be able to eat and feed their kids for a whole month healthy, not sugary foods, not unhealthy foods, because then it's going to put them into the doctors, which then they're going to get sick. Then they really ain't going to be able to work or do certain things because they're sick and their health is in jeopardy. It's almost like it's just like a rolling ball of dramas. Like this happened and that rolling effect, and then that kicks in that to happen, and that kicks in that to happen, and we just have to watch it, because sometimes you wonder if all these people are working together to screw all of us. You eat sugary foods, so you don't have the money to buy real food, and sugary, salty food, whatever food that's not good for you, which also when you go to the grocery store, basically they say all the food, basically the healthy food is the fruit area. And the vegetables, they always say, I've been taught that, the outer side of the grocery store tends to be where the inner side, that's a lot of chemicals and stuff they're mixing to package that stuff. How are they going to keep the packaged stuff fresh? Well, they got to put salt in it and different chemicals that'll keep it fresh. Well, after a while, it's not even real food. Maybe cheap, maybe affordable, but it's not real food. And so, we want people to eat healthy so they can live longer, but is it a conspiracy to not have people to live long? Because if you don't help people to have the money or the food stamps to be able to buy real food, then they get sick eating the unhealthy food, the food that's not even really food. So now they're sick, and now there's medical expenses, and then, they may die younger because they didn't have adequate health care. We also with Medi-Cal and, some people call it Medicaid, the health insurance with the government. still there's a lot of doctors that don't want to take that. And then when they do take it, sometimes they treat people like crap and still don't give the people the best services. Now, again, as I'm saying this, I'm not saying all the doctors that accept Medicaid and Medi-Cal and stuff like that are like that. No, not saying that. There's a lot of them that are, though, but I'm not saying that. Food stamps could be increased. And was it Gwyneth Paltrow, and bless her heart, that was out there trying to say food stamps, and she got so much slack. So many people were mean towards her about that. That's sad. And that's what when we talk about Martin Luther King, it was just his birthday, April 4th. We celebrated his life, you know. That's what he got killed off of. Martin Luther King didn't get killed from the bus boycotts. But when he was standing up for the poor, they were preparing the march to Washington, D.C. for the poor. It is amazing that when you are trying to help poor people, there is a sector that just does not like. There's just a group of people that do not like you trying to help poor people. They don't like you trying to help poor people. They don't like poor people trying to help themselves. It's mean, and it's wrong. But y'all know I'm a Christian. I believe in God, so God is good. So God see everything, you know. And God doesn't like ugly, and that's not right. That's not right, you know. But God's gonna open the door, and He's gonna bless. But God blesses and opens the door through people. So that's why we gotta stay. Those of us that are activists, that are running for offices, that are out there, that know that we're willing. You know, a lot of times just having that willing spirit, we're willing to help. We're willing to help make a positive difference for people. We're willing. We're not afraid to stand up and speak out and tell the truth. See, the problem is some people have taken some of the dirty money, or as sometimes they say, been in the bed with folks, so they can't speak up. And when they say being in the bed with folks, well, sometimes it is literal. I won't say not literal, but sometimes they have been sleeping with each other, you know. But, you know, sometimes they say been in the bed with folks. That's another way of saying that, again, they receive money from these certain people. So they're scared to stand up and speak against these people because these people are helping to provide their livelihood. But first of all, stand up telling the truth shouldn't stop your money or your livelihood, because that's wrong. That's wrong if somebody holds you hostage on that you got to do certain things for them to give you the money. And the certain things they ask you to do are illegal or not ethical. So yes, y'all, I'm still on this road to the White House. I'm still on this road. I think we head in New York next. I think there's a Wyoming caucus somewhere in between there, you know, but I'm still here, y'all. And I'm going to be here. And as you all see, you know, the 2016 presidential candidate Michelle Hope Walker's Road to the White House series is like a documentary. It's like a journal. It's like a, you know, just letting y'all know, stand strong. And I'm hoping I'm encouraging y'all. Because maybe for some of y'all, it's not running for president. Maybe it's running for your local offices, your neighborhood council, your city council, your county boards, or, you know, or different things. Or maybe it's not even running for office. It's just doing certain other things. But I want to encourage you, step out and do it. Do not let no one or nothing scare you off. I mean, even in the Bible, it talks about do not be scared of their faces, because people will look funny. And, you know, but after a while, you get used to it. And you're like, you know what? Regardless what you do, you know, because I know I do comedy and stuff too, so I know me and someone was just talking about that, because the girl, she was like, I get so scared of the people, and I'm like, no, girl, because ain't nobody perfect. You ain't got to get scared of nobody. You know, you know, Bible talk about don't be scared of their first, because people going to have their own little thoughts, opinions. Some going to like you, some not, whatever. You keep doing what God has called and told you to do. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because it comes a time you got to look yourself in the mirror and you got to know, did I do everything that I felt led to do? You know, I don't want to live a life trying to stay in this box of approval of people, you know, that I don't want to do this, I'm scared of them, scared of this because they may not like me, and do that. No, I've never been in that box. I don't ever want to go in that box. And I pray for the people that are in that box, because a lot of them that live in that box, there are a lot of times they're not really themselves, because they're scared to be themselves, because they're scared if they be themselves, somebody might not like them. No, I just thank God. Oh, thank God I'm not like that. I give all glory and praise to God. You know, because God, even about to talk about keep your confidence, know who you are in me. Know that each one of us are unique and different. All of us are unique and different. It's not meant for us all to do the same thing. And that's why I don't knock people on what they're doing. That's why sometimes I look at people and I sort of clown them when they want to try to knock me or run for president. Like, oh, you got your nerves because you got goals. You got things you're trying to do, but you're going to knock me for me trying to help America? Really? Really? That's that ghetto comedic. Well, I like to say ghetto because the ghetto is good. It's like good people in the ghetto. I don't know where they got the terminology from. But anyway, love all people. So, again, don't be afraid to stay strong and do what God's calling told you to do. I know I've been called to run for president. What's going to come out of it? I don't know. I hope me being president. That's the goal. The goal is for me to be president. And I can with y'all help. Again, you all got to vote. You all got to demand from your media. We want to hear from Michelle Hope Walker. And I know it's something somewhere that says if one presidential candidate was on the show, they're supposed to have it open for all of us presidential candidates to be on. So also y'all can call y'all media on that one too. Wait a minute, I seen you had Hillary on. Wait a minute, I seen you had Bernie. I seen you had Trump on. I seen, okay, where's Michelle Hope Walker? She's running for president too. You're supposed to have her on too. You need to contact Michelle Hope Walker. Her phone number is 323-338-6580. Her phone number is 323-338-6580. Call her. That's the best way to contact her is to call her, even if you email her, because her email address is vote Michelle Hope Walker President at yahoo.com. Her email address is vote Michelle Hope Walker President at yahoo.com. But call her, text her, let her know that you emailed her. Because calling and texting is the best way to reach her. That's what I need y'all to do on my behalf, you know. And then on this social media, from Instagram to all the other new social medias that come up, to Facebook, to Twitter, and all the other ones, email folks my name and all my information. My phone number is 323-338-6580. 323-338-6580. You can tweet me at Hope_Speaks. Hope_Speaks. Go to YouTube. Go to YouTube.com and you'll see all my videos. Go to YouTube, Michelle Hope Walker Speaks, and all my videos will come up. I have been running for president, y'all, for 2 years. 2 years. And so for all of them, so I've been here. I've been here for y'all. I knew what I want to do now is help people. So I need y'all to help me. Also, each person can give up to $2,600. Again, you don't have to give $2,600. Give me $5. Give me $1 at this point. You know, because I mean, trying to get commercials, trying to get stuff out. I mean, it costs. It does cost. You know, but I'm not letting that stop me. Whether I have a dime of campaign money or not, I'm still pushing it on. You know what I'm saying? So people, if nothing else, give me $1 for the dream. $1 for the dream. Can't you? I know you got $1 for the dream. But anyway, let's see, what else? Because it's almost a 30-minute mark. But again, I'm just excited, you all, that I'm still running. I haven't let them scare me off. I'm not going to let them scare me off. I'm not going to let the fact that if the media shows me or don't show me, that doesn't bother me. I've gotten some media coverage. You know, my key thing is getting to the people, the real people that you all know I'm running for president, and then you all back me and make sure that you vote for me. Write my name on that ballot. That's the key thing. Whether they ever showed me on TV or not, that don't make a difference. It's about voting. It's about when y'all go in that booth, enough people vote for me. You know what I'm saying? And talk about that you voted for me. So they can't hide it. They can't be like, nobody will be like, no, you lying because I voted for her. So don't be acting like nobody vote for her because I know my ballot's up in there and I know I voted for her. You know, type thing. But God is good. I love y'all. I love all y'all because I do get the positive Facebooks, the sharing of my stuff. I think it's so awesome. Awesome. Thank you, you all. You all are awesome. So again, you've been watching 2016 presidential candidate Michelle Hope Walker's Road to the White House series. And today is Wednesday, and it is April 6th, 2016. So God bless. Still on this trail, you all. Come on, call me. Share my information on social media. Just text out my name. Vote for Michelle Hope Walker. You all vote for Michelle Hope Walker. You can Google me, Michelle Hope Walker, and see my stuff up. You know, and a sister just knows what she got to do. But I said one of my tunes said, on my tomb, I tell my kids, I want from the cradle to the grave. She did all she could, and she never gave up. Because I believe in working with the resources that I do have. God is good. But y'all can give me some more resources to make this thing easier. But anyway, God bless.